Squadron. It's been a while. We are in Orlando, Florida at the airport.
Disney World!
We have quite the story to tell you about how we got here.
Oh my god.
But it's too loud right here to talk about it.
Yeah.
So,
we'll do it later.
All right.
It's more intimate.
Okay, so it's Mark, Steve, and myself here at the Orlando International Airport. It wasn't very easy to get here.
Oh my god.
So we had a flight all booked and ready to go. We had our boarding passes and everything. About 3 hours before that flight, it got canceled. And then Steve just happened to be early at the airport. And
oh yeah, what you're supposed to do, be early for your flight, people.
well, so we had a flight at around 8 o'clock. Mark and I were like gonna get to the airport around like 6:15. And so about 5:45, we get the news that the flight is canceled. Steve happened to be at the airport already, and he worked his magic, I guess. You want to explain this part?
Yeah, I mean, I guess Steve made a friend. Let's say her name is Susan, and we left her a really nice review. Steve wrote up something really good on the Southwest website, and I tipped her. And basically, she got us on the earlier flight at 6:50. So here, Ben and I are like going to be arriving at like 6:45. We were planning to, and our flight's now leaving at 6:50. So I'm
still at my house at like 6 o'clock, and I'm playing phone tag for like 5 minutes with Steve. He keeps trying to call me. I keep calling, call back. It's busy. And then Mark calls me, and then Steve calls me, and so I finally get a hold of Steve, and he tells me what's going on, and he says, "Go now." And so I put the phone down, like get in the car, you race to the airport, and then I hit traffic because it just happened to be like monsooning for like 5 minutes on Route 295. And so I finally get to the airport, to the curbside.
Meanwhile, we're stalling. Like, we're finding everything we can do to stall everybody. Like, I made friends with the guy at the gate, and he happened to be a guy who used to like tour with a band. So I sat there for like 20 minutes telling him about our band and all this kind of fun stuff. And he's like, "So, is your bandmate is he getting here?" And so I'm like lying to him, basically telling him, "Yeah, he's here already." And Brendan's like still on 295. And eventually I get Brendan on the phone, and Brendan's like, "I'm just arriving now." And the guy's like, "Is he almost through security?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's in security right now." And Brendan's like, "I'm in the parking lot."
Yeah, I get to the curbside, and I go to Susan, but she's already flagging me down. She's like, "Are you Brendan? Are you Brendan?" And I'm like, "Yep, it's me." And she slaps a boarding pass in my hand. She like grabs my bag, puts the thing on the bag, and she just goes, "Run."
It's like, you remember?
She's like, "Go that way, run."
You've ever seen Jurassic Park, and they realize that the T-Rex has seen the group?
That's what it felt like.
Run!
So I'm at security. Luckily, it was a short line. But like they're still kind of going slow, so I'm like, "Rrr!" I take my belt off. I take your shoes off, the belt off, and all that stuff, and put it through. So then I get through, and I still have my belt in my hands, and I just start running as fast as I can. And then I see Mark like flagging me down. He's like, "This way!" And all I can think is like, "All right, yeah, no man left behind." And then we all get on the plane, and we made it. We made it here.
The guy next to me bought me a drink. Told him our story, and he was like older guy. His name was Mike. I think he was like 73, but he treated me to a beer and pretty good conversation, actually. I must say to myself. So yeah, we made it. We're actually waiting for Joe right now. Joe is supposedly gonna be coming down that escalator, so he will be the last.
Probably over there.
Oh, that escalator, or somewhere in that direction. And he's the last member, obviously, who needs to arrive before we can head to the hotel. So I guess it's up to Joe here.
Yeah. So the next part of this video will be us hopefully Joe and myself embracing.
We also lost
And man
Brendan's
love.
bag, by the way. We lost Brendan's bag. It's like, in the process of all this, they managed to put Brendan's name on my bag and put my name on Brendan's bag. So, technically my bag's lost, but it's really Brendan's. And we think it's gonna be on Joe's flight because I think Brendan just tore through the airport so quickly that it didn't have time to get actually on our flight. So, fingers crossed, we think it's there, so we'll hopefully have Brendan's bag in the next couple minutes too. He's here!
Has anyone seen our drama?
Sorry. It's Joe! It's Joe!
I thought you were security.
Hey!
Got my bag.
I knew you would get it!
It came. Hello. We are on the Disney Magical Express right now.
AKA
How you got?
the Soul Train.
The Soul Train.
I'm calling it the Soul Train.
It's midnight.
Mark just called it the salt
And,
train.
we're about-
He thinks it's funny.
About to head to our Disney resort. Yep. Hello. We are at Disney World, the magical place.
The magical place.
Magical place. Here's where we're
Absolutely
staying
Beautiful.
at the Beach Club Resort, right next to the Yacht Club. Yeah.
About to do a sound check in a little bit. Gonna do some singing.
Singing. Yep, a little ways away from doing a sound check for a big performance we are doing tomorrow.
Yeah.
And yep, we will tell you a lot more about that performance later.
Well, we got a little bit of time.
It's the Beach Club Resort.
Get shot down here or something?
Yeah. I'm thinking
Pool over there.
We're gonna sound